DURBELL under-20s victorious over UNI under-20s, and we are ready for the third teams of the respective clubs, DURBELL and UNI. As said earlier in the earlier games, we haven't had rugby for a very long time, and just to see these boys going out and expressing themselves is such an awesome thing to witness today. And I'm sure these third teams would want to make their coaches and their family and their friends proud today on this beautiful, glorious day here at UNI. And I'm sure we're going to see some good, attacking, exciting rugby that is going to be good for the eye. We've got the third teams ready. The DURBELLs fly off. Johan Jonkers looking to start proceedings today. Both teams, both coaches quite excited to see their charges and their preparation being displayed. And hopefully we'll see some good rugby today. Jonkers with a restart. Nice and high. Number 9, Llewellyn Titus. Surging run there by Dennis Collins. Good attacking attempt again shown here by DURBELL. Looks like the DNA of their club, playing at a high tempo. Physical defense by UNI. Titus with a good pass. Jonkers with a nice loop run. Good step there. Tini Brunk with a good run. Good clean out there by DURBELL. The burly number 8, Gian Truter. The surging run through the middle. Nice kick through there by UNI, but not enough advantage shown. Looks like UNI rather was offside. And again, that man speeding up the game. Fantastic offload by Tini Brunk. Llewellyn Titus looking to speed up play. Good clean out there, but a much better, even better counter ruck there by UNI, but again not supporting his body weight. And I think they will opt to go for touch. Set up a good line out here. Oh, rather number 10 speeding up the game again with a quick tap. Oh, a bit of a helter-skelter pass there, but they managed to regroup the ball. Llewellyn Titus. Again, not enough numbers there from DURBELL, but they managed to secure that ball. Titus with a good pass again. Andreas. Same side play there by DURBELL, really trying to attack the blind space. Flat pass there, but not gathering the ball, and Unimo would like to get out of their half here, or out of their 22 rather. DURBELL will be really disappointed with that finish in play after all the pressure that they built through that phase of play. And we look set to get our first scrum for the day, and I'm sure these two packs would really want to get one on each other and showcase all their preparation through the off season. Good scrum shown there by DURBELL, a lot of pressure being applied. Unimo look to attack from their own 22. Surging run there, and a good offload, trying to keep the ball alive in contact. Looks like DURBELL is again offside, and advantage shown by to Unimo. And good reward shown there for patience on attack, and really showing some good attacking intent from their own 22, not scared to run the ball. I'm sure the fly-off here of Unimo will want to find a good touch. As the coaches would always say, safety first, especially in the first 5-10 minutes of a game, so they can build pressure, build momentum, and launch a good attack to get some points on the board. Hooker Liam Large here would want to find his jumpers, and Unimo will look to secure the ball more here and try to get over that advantage line. Bit of a messy line out. The number 9, Aaron van Skalkwyk, not able to gather that ball in contact. Messy play here in the first exchanges of this match. And a small knock on there by the lock of DURBELL, and not enough advantage shown, and a scrum for Unimo. Silvano Collins, fly-off of Unimo, known for really taking the ball out wide, but again good pressure being shown by the scrum of DURBELL, but good gathered there by the 8th man of Unimo to secure that ball. Not a helter-skelter here in the physical exchanges, bit high there of DURBELL, but nothing mentioned by the ref as play goes on. DURBELL really showing poor discipline again on the offside line. Unimo rather, is building good pressure through their forwards. Changing direction there by the fly-off. Good stepping shown there by Collins. Unimo really changing direction on every case, but brilliant defense there by DURBELL. Not a good pass shown there by Collins. But DURBELL's discipline not showing well here in the first exchanges, by their backline being offside again, and also a high tackle by the number 1, Joshua. Unimo would want to find touch there and make the most of the opportunity here. Great touch finder there by Unimo inside the 22 of DURBELL, and they will look to launch a good attack from their line out with a potential more here, or with a dummy switch with the inside center that is known for taking the ball up quite nicely. Let's see what Unimo can do. Short throw there by the hooker. Nice dummy play there, but not getting the ball in contact, and DURBELL looking to get out of their own 22. A lot of forwards standing in the back line, but not scared to take up the ball. Unimol being offside in that exchange, and poor discipline shown to them, especially in that 22. They would have wanted to build pressure there and get ascendancy. Jonkers with a good touch, with good kick, but not finding touch on that occasion. Hanrupu would want to get out of there. They are good pass shown there by the inside centre of Unimol, Raiden Smith. Savannah Collins just directing play beautifully, releasing his forwards into space, but again forcing the 50-50 pass and losing the ball in contact. DURBELL will want to go wide here. They would like to good pass shown there, and then number 15 Mikey Williams getting tackled on the line, but there was a high tackle there by the number 8 of Unimol, Sheehan Tutor. Captain's being called there. Really good intention, attacking attention there by DURBELL, attacking from the 22 forwards, letting the ball go on that occasion through the hands and using the width of the field, and really showing some good promise. And if this is what we're going to see today, I'm sure we're going to have some good rugby on display. A final warning shown to Unimol for 2 repeated high tackles in that phase of play. Jonkers with a little banana kick there and finding touch just outside the 22 of Unimol. Justin Capito would want to find his jumpers here on this occasion. Rather, they're letting Tini Brink throw in. Let's see if Tini Brink can find his jumpers. Good line out there by DURBELL. Jonkers with a good cut out pass. Great offload in contact. And number 12, JD Lee Andreas with a surging run through the middle. DURBELL building pressure here in the 22. Again, bad pass, but good recovery there by the number 10, Johan Jonkers. Nice switch there to the burly number 8, Sheen Truter. Jonkers trying to go by himself, but great defense shown by the forwards of Unimol. DURBELL really applying pressure through the pick up and drive. And not enough advantage shown there. DURBELL will be really disappointed with all the space outside. It's like a tap and go here for Unimol, for rather DURBELL. Ref coming around to see if that ball was jotted down. Still short. Unimol not rolling away. Great defense shown by Unimol, really defending with their lives. Good pass there by number 4. It's again that man trying to find a runner. Looks to be held up there over the line, and DURBELL applying all the pressure but just not finding that last pass. And I'm sure their coaches will be disappointed with that phase of play, and hopefully they will make amends with the scrum and get that all-important 5-pointer to get themselves into this match and get reward for the pressure that they've been building in the 22s of Unimol. Some good options here for the halfbacks of DURBELL, but let's see what they can do. Good scrum shown there by the pack. Good take up there by the centre, JD Lee Andreas. And their hooker surges over for a brilliant finish. Justin Kibido with the first 5-pointer of today. DURBELL building pressure and getting good reward. Fantastic scrum, firstly securing the ball and playing their loose forwards, especially on the pick up and drives, really making good yards, good momentum, and I'm sure they will be very happy with that 5-pointer by the hooker Justin Kibido. Johan Jonkers of DURBELL will look to open his account today and hopefully add the points for his side. Unlucky, didn't get the kick on that occasion, but nonetheless doesn't take away from a good attacking set play from the DURBELL, getting their first 5 points of the match, and they lead 5-0 in the favour of DURBELL. Fly of Silvano Collins of UNIMIL will look to go deep here and build some pressure and get themselves back into this match. Good, nice high restart there by Collins. UNIMIL again looking to use the width of the field. Good hands shown there by the back line and even the forwards as well. Really fighting and staying on his feet as long as possible. And UNIMIL not rolling away from that ruck, and DURBELL securing the penalty just inside their half on the 10. And Johan Jonkers would want to find a good touch here. DURBELL really playing smartly, but also not showing any fear on attack, and really taking the ball up with intent, and making sure that they are securing their rucks and really playing with good pace and good intent today. Lynott on the halfway, finding his jumper quite beautifully, but it looks like a bit of a truck and trailer situation and accidental obstruction, and DURBELL will be quite disappointed with that as they look to really set up a good maul and trying to maybe milk another penalty. But let's see what UNIMIL can do on the scrum here, and hopefully they would want to launch a good attack and get a 5-point and get themselves back into this match. Ref just having a chat with 8th man of DURBELL. Sometimes breaking a bit too quick from the scrum, as all 8 heads need to be in while the scrum is in process. DURBELL really applying a lot of pressure. Good scramble ball there. Good switch there by Collins. Sandra, they're getting over that vantage line quite beautifully. Power surge there by the burly 6, Dennis Collins, reminding me of the late Dustin Collins of New Zealand, having such power runs. Turnover ball for DURBELL here in the trenches. Great offload, but not enough space for number 23 of DURBELL. But some good early physical exchanges by both sides, really looking to get stuck in today and really looking hungry to make the most of this opportunity to play some good rugby on this beautiful Saturday morning here at Unimall. Proudly brought to you by Enhanced Sports Media. Good throw in there by hooker of Unimall. Fullback with a nice little jink through, a nice chip through. And a good chase there. Gets the kick through. And taking its time there. DURBELL will be very disappointed with that, but a good reward for persistence and not giving up. And a good 5-pointer there for Unimall, getting themselves back into this match. As I said before, you cannot play this game if you cannot secure your set piece. And a good line out shown there by the Unimall, and really again using the width of the field. A nice clever chip through and showing some real perseverance and persistence on the chase. And DURBELL being a bit lackluster there. And a fantastic finish there for Unimall, getting themselves back into this match. Let's see what they fly off Johan Jonkers, Silvano Collins can do to get the 2-pointer, to get themselves into the lead on this physical encounter between Unimall and DURBELL RFC. Good strike, but unfortunately couldn't find the 2 points there. But great attacking attempt showed again by Unimall, getting themselves back into this match. The score now 5 apiece for both sides, and I'm sure Unimall will want to build on that momentum and that attack that they've shown in that phase of play. Johan Jonkers fly off of DURBELL, looking for the restart, kicking it off nice and short, but good gather there by the number 7 of Unimall, Max Stoddard. Change of direction. Collins is changing direction for Unimall, being held up in the contact there, and the ref says advantage is over. And a scrum inside the half of Unimall for DURBELL, and they will look to launch a good attack here, using the width of their field, using their pacey backs rather, and will look for a reward for their hard work shown thus far in this match. Again, good left shoulder shown there by DURBELL. Ref says they should stop with the scrumming there. Lee Andreas getting over the advantage line. Same side play again there by Jean Trutte. Great pass there. Fly of Johan Jonkers making the breakthrough. Can he finish it? Great defense shown there by Unimall. Not getting the ball out quickly. The ref says play can continue. No offside shown. Again at man Trutte, reminding me a lot of Dwayne Vermeulen. Very physical. Looking to use the width of the field again. And that's a great show and go there by the number 12, Lee Andreas, who's been really industrious in today's play and scoring a fantastic 5-pointer for his side. DURBELL rather in the lead by 5 points. Score now 10-5 with a kick to come. Durban will look to build on that different phases of play that they've been putting on display today, and would want to assert themselves in this game. 2 points added there by Durban. It takes the scores up to 12-5. A 7-point lead for Durban. And Johan Jonkers getting the 2 points for his side and really taking some good control of his side today. Unimo will look to bounce back and maybe just curb back on the 50-50 passes and just getting the attack and securing their rucks and being patient on attack. And hopefully they will be rewarded if they can show that. Collins with a restart. Good take there by the number 19 of DURBELL. Unfortunate knock on there by DURBELL. But nonetheless, a good opportunity here for Unimil. A scrum just outside of the 22 of DURBELL. And they will look to launch an attack here by Collins. Standing quite deep on attack. So I'm assuming he will go wide. Trying to make the most of the space on the outside for his outside backs to finish. But they will first would want to secure the scrum. And DURBELL have been scrumming quite well today. Quick clean out there by the number 9. Good cut out pass there by Collins. Advantage for Unimil. Again, DURBELL offside. And a penalty just outside the 22. Looks like the T is coming up. And quite interesting decision going for the 2 points. Since it's been such a glorious day today. A great day for running rugby and putting all their skills on display. But it looks like they would want to go for the 2 points to close that gap and build some scoreboard pressure and get themselves back into this match. Score now 12-5 in the favour of DURBELL. And Silvano Collins would want to make the most of this opportunity and get the 3 points for his side. Great contact made there by Collins for Unimil. He gets the 3 point score now, 12-8 still in the favour of DURBELL. But that will be a good reward for the forwards after the pressure that they've built through that scrum and through that phase play. Johan Jonkers will look to get a nice good high restart here to gather the ball back and launch a good attack from there. Good restart there by Jonkers. Great take there by the centre of DURBELL. They gathered the ball back again. Passing not sharp. Ref says play can continue. He was on his feet. Oh, flat run there, but unfortunate forward pass by Zanga of Unimil. He will be quite disappointed with himself. You don't want to make mistakes in your own half, especially with the scrum that DURBELL possesses and the different attacking options that they have here to get a reward. The 8-9-15 option is on here for DURBELL, with lots of space here on the blind side. Let's see if they can utilize this space. DURBELL showing good scrumming intent. Took up there by the physical 12, JD Lee Andreas, who's been quite industrious today. Change direction to that man, Jonkers, looking for a nice inside step there, but getting caught in the process. Tristan Taylor taking that ball up but being kept up. Ref says he's been kept up, and turnover ball for Unimil. They will be quite happy with that phase of play, getting the ball back after the pressure that was being building by DURBELL, and they would want to get out of their area and get some momentum in their attacking play. Good quick exit there from Unimil. Fly of Collins looking for space but kicking the ball in the middle. Jonkers would want to launch an attack from here. Again the passing letting them down, but the ref says the ball went back. Same side attacking play here, and on that occasion the ball went forward. DURBELL really being their own demise today in terms of the attack. Really building good pressure, but it's just that last pass that is not finding good hands. They want to work on their basic skills, their passing skills, to make sure that their pass is in front of the player to continue that momentum and get some good reward for the pressure that they've been building during this match. Score still 12-8 in the favour of DURBELL on this glorious day here at Union Milnerton Rugby Club. And this live streaming proudly brought to you by Enhanced Sports Media. Number 21 of DURBELL offside. And a penalty here inside the half of Unimil, and Collins will look to find a good touch here, opting to rather giving the ball to the fullback Williams. Finding not finding touch on that occasion. Ooh, bus is full there for the number 11 Alessandro Dirk of DURBELL. Nice little chip through in space, and not a good gather there by the 22 of Unimil, looking a bit nervous there on that occasion. But good pressure applied there by wing Wian Julius of DURBELL, securing the line out for his team, and hopefully they will make amends for his pressure that he put on there. DURBELL opting for a 5-man line out, and will look to go through the middle with a big strong loose forwards. Ref just having a chat with Johan Jonkers, fly off of DURBELL. Not sure what the exchange is, but Josh of Durbanville would want to find his jumpers here. Good throw, but his support lifters letting him down there on that occasion. Good passing here done by the backline of Unimil. Good step shown there by Franco Hauberg. Good counter attack, but not securing the ball. It's again at Burley, number 8, Sean Tuter. And good switch there. I call that the old Georgie Gregan. Turnover ball there for Unimil. Fullback of Unimil giving a really clever kick through there. And unlucky Jonkers there with the knock on for DURBELL. Unimol getting the scrum just inside the 22. Fantastic opportunity to get to launch a good attack here and get some well-deserved reward for their efforts today. So we want to get a good left shoulder, a good right shoulder, and release that pacey backs. Silvano Collins just having a bit of a scout to see where the defenders are lining up to. And let's see what he will produce here with his back line. DURBELL again applying a lot of pressure in the scrum, but somehow they got the ball out. Good skip pass there by Collins, releasing his pacey backs again. And that's what I've been talking, ladies and gentlemen. That wing, Hunkondin Sashe Zanga, with a beautiful finish, showing some real strength in a celebration. Looks like a baby is on the way. That has been a real strength for them. The outside backs that has got some real bulk on them, but real pace as well, and showed himself real physical in that exchanges, staying on his feet during contact and finishing off a really good pass there by Collins. Zanga showing some good celebration skills to his bench and attributing that try to them. Fullback adding the 2 points for Unimol, and Unimol back into this game and taking the lead, and score now 12-15 in the favor of Unimol. And their coach will be really pleased with them getting back into this match. You can see him barking out orders here from the sideline, telling his team to apply the pressure and really keep it focused. But they will need to secure this restart here from Yonkers. And that's that man again, Ndazaza, taking the ball up, keeping the ball alive in contact. Silvano Collins with finding good space. Yonkers almost finding himself in the fullback position on defense. A bit of a Quade Cooper move there. DURBELL really showing some good attack. Oh, some good physical intent running there by Josh. Oh, good stepping, keeping the ball alive in contact there. Llewellyn Titus. Again, Sean Tutor taking the ball up there in the close exchanges, but not finding his cleanness on that occasion. Unimol trying to speed up the game here. And there the penalty change because Unimol not finding their cleanness. Lots of space here on the outside. They will look to launch. Good pass finding his player. Nice stepping there by the outside backs of DURBELL. Losing the ball, but they recovered it in contact. They want to take on that blind space. Just good drawing and passing, but the ref says that the pass went forward on that occasion. And that will be half-time, ladies and gentlemen, here at Unimol Rugby Club. We've got the third teams of Unimol and DURBELL, where Unimol is leading 15-12 in what was a real running rugby spectacle on that occasion. Second teams are warming up, getting ready for what promises to be a real spectacle for the second and first teams. But on this occasion, the third teams are really dishing up some good running rugby, and both sides getting some good reward for their attacking intent. I think both coaches will be just telling their players just to keep onto the ball, especially in contact, not letting go of those 50-50 passes, and making sure that when they put up the ball, that they would want to get cohesion on attack and and make sure that they finish off the pressure that they're building through the exchanges. But nonetheless, some good rugby shown today. Score 15-12 in the favour of Unimil, and we'll be back in the second half. What I believe and promise will be really a good game on display today. Thank you. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second half of the third team. Fullback Mickey Williams restarting this game. Scores 15-12 in the favour of Unimil. Durban will look to get out of there. Own 22. That's at Burley number 8 of Durbell. Sean Trutter. Really reminding me of a young Dwayne Vermeulen, just taking the ball up fearlessly. Staying on his feet. Stephen DURBELL really building some good pressure, but losing the ball in contact. Bit of a Hail Mary pass there by the number 8 of UNI. Annie Pretorius taking that ball up in short case, but losing the ball on that occasion. Jonkers will be launching an attack here from the back. Oh, but his feet got clipped there. Got numbers on attack here, but Tristan Taylor opting to take that ball up. Great defense there by UNI here in the trenches. Great counter ruck shown there by UNI. DURBELL on that occasion taking the ball forward and winning the scrum there. Just inside their own half, and they will be looking to launch a good attack here and get themselves back into this match. Started off really strong, but poor discipline has led UNI to come back, and I'm sure the coaches had quite a hard talk to them just to up their discipline and to make sure that they don't throw 50-50s in the close contact situations. Good scrum shown by DURBELL. That's been the challenge today for DURBELL. Again, throwing the ball, the 50-50 passes, and immediately under pressure in their own 22. They've got some numbers here on the outside. Again, showing some attacking in time. Josh taking that ball up, but again his keenness letting him down, and UNI getting the penalty and taking a quick tap, but a loose pass shown there by the number 20. Quite big frustration shown there by the coach. Would have rather wanted to opt there for a line out. With the way the forwards have really been showing some physicality, they could have put up a maul there and potentially got a good try from there, but that opportunity been missed by being a bit too overzealous on that occasion. DURBELL would want to get a good exit here from their own 22. Really good line out. Good drive here by the Milnerton, by DURBELL. Really going over almost over 20 meters here. Good run through the middle. DURBELL keeping the ball alive. Is that man again? Stefan. And that has been the challenge of the day for DURBELL. Just not being patient enough on attack. Again, throwing the loose 50-50 pass, losing the ball in the process. And I'm sure the coaches will really pull all their hair out after showing such good attacking intent from their own 22. They'll be quite disappointed with that. So good to see club rugby back up again on a Saturday afternoon. Again, with this pandemic, it has been quite difficult for the players, the coaches, the supporters. And it's so good to have you also on live stream. It is proudly brought to you by Enhanced Sports Media that is doing today's streaming and just making the fans of these respective clubs come a bit closer to support their boys, their boyfriends, their husbands that's coming to put their bodies on the line. for their respective clubs. It's score at the moment 15-12 in the favor of Unimol. Unimol just letting the foot off the pedal there for the last 5 minutes, just bringing DURBELL back into this match. DURBELL would like to use their scrum here, put some pressure on Unimol, but Unimol will probably look out to get a good exit out of their 22. Short take up there, getting over the advantage line. Raiden Smith really making good meters. Hitting it nicely with the pots, but not keeping the ball in contact. Unimol able to secure the ball back. There's that man. Again, Mickey Williams finding space. Jonkers will look to get out of trouble here with a good step. Oh, really balanced, fantastic balance runner. Should have opted for the pass before contact. I'm sure the captain would just want to call his charges together to keep the ball rather than giving these 50-50 passes that is costing him at the moment. Can see the players are quite fatigued, and you can see that they are looking to the bench to help them out on that occasion. Boys really burning the lungs today, but I'm sure they will embrace it. Unimol with a scrum feed just inside their own half, and will be looked to launch another good attack, releasing that pacey backs there. The danger man Zanga, they would want to get him in the game. He's been a real threat for them on attack, and I'm sure it's with ball in space, he will be quite a menace for the defense of DURBELL. Again, DURBELL applying good pressure on the scrum, but sideways on attack for Unimol, not getting over the advantage line. Coming on the blind side. Again, quite high there on the defense on DURBELL's side, but the ref seemed to be letting it go. DURBELL a bit overzealous on defense there, but the ref losing his patience there. And DURBELL getting the penalty again. That number 8 Sean Tutor taking the quick tap and throwing again that 50-50 pass. Unimol making the break. Great defense there by Jonkers. Quite a frustrating passage of play for both teams, losing the ball in contact, putting up 2 to 3 good phases, and then just the 50-50 pass, or losing the ball in contact that has really halted the momentum of both sides. And I'm sure the coaches will just be in their ears just to make sure that they keep the ball in contact and be patient on attack and build pressure, and then the rewards will come. Really good to see all the different respective squads coming in for preparing for their games, and really a beautiful and festive vibe here at Unimol Rugby Club. We just had the under-20s where DURBELL's under-20s was victorious against the under-20s of Unimol, and at the moment we've got Unimol leading DURBELL's third team 15-12. Again, DURBELL dominating with the scrum. Ref says he must use the ball. Okay, not enough numbers there by the ruck, but DURBELL seemed to secure that ball. Playing the blind side. Good show and go there by Handrupool, releasing his player there on the outside. Brilliant cover defense there by Unimol. DURBELL would want to make the most of this opportunity. Vian Julius being tackled back there by the Unimol defense. Unimol flooding that ruck, getting the counter ruck, but not securing the ball. DURBELL building pressure. Some space here on the outside. Tristan Taylor taking that ball up. Oh, not focusing on that moment, but Unimol getting the breakaway. It's that man, JD Lee Andreas again with a breakaway run. Does he have the speed? Yes, he has the speed, and he gets over the line with a brilliant 5-pointer. And I'm sure his lungs are burning to full capacity. DURBELL will be really disappointed with all that pressure that they've built in that particular stanza. And that you will get punished if you are not taking care of your ball, and Unimol making the most of that opportunity, getting that 5-pointer. By that man, JD Lee Andreas. He's been a real talisman for them in the backline today. Being a real menace on attack. And industrious in all facets of the play. And I'm sure his coaches and his players will really be delighted with his efforts today. Mickey Williams will look to add the 2 points. He's beautifully today. Bit of a voervoerskop, like they say in Afrikaans, but nonetheless he gets the 2 points and he extends the lead for Unimol. Scores now 19-12 in the favor of Unimol Rugby Club, and DURBELL will really feel disappointed by what happened there in terms of launching such a good attack, but again that 50-50 pass being their demise on that particular occasion. I'm sure they would want to regather that ball to get themselves back into this match. Again, a bit high on the defense there by DURBELL. The ref says it's okay. That man Mickey Williams looking for space, but then opting for the pass to let the ball go, and it's a nice breakthrough there by Takir Bay for Unimol. DURBELL not releasing that ball. Mickey Williams looking to get involved into attack from the 15 position. DURBELL being offside on that occasion, and a penalty on the halfway for Unimol. Discipline again, letting DURBELL down on that occasion. The tee coming up, but captain opting against it, rather to go for touch, as they are getting the momentum on attack and would really want to build on their lead. Bit of a high kick there, but that man there, Tristan Taylor, again gathering the ball, but just not getting enough space there. And I'm sure you'll be happy with that outcome after not finding touch. Line out just inside the half of DURBELL. And that's been their story for today for DURBELL. The 50-50 calls not going quite their way, and just some silly mistakes on their side that has just kept Unimol's momentum. losing his jumper on that occasion. DURBELL gathering their ball. Nice little cross kick there by Hanrupool. Really trying to get himself involved in this game. Nice little pick up and drive there, but again losing the ball in contact. That's been quite a plague for both sides today, losing the ball in contact, especially when they gain momentum. And I'm sure that would be something they would want to work on the practice field. Hold on to that ball and to make sure when they make the pass that they find their players so that they can continuously keep on that momentum and getting reward for all the pressure that they are building. The journeyman Heinrich Pretorius has been playing club rugby for a while. His bench giving him a big round of applause, and he can be very proud of his efforts today. That's been the story for DURBELL, really getting a lot of scrum pressure and dominating that area of play, but just not capitalizing on their set piece and not making the most of the opportunities. If saying that DURBELL has actually changed their direction and scrumming in, legal scrumming there by DURBELL, which has been a real pity because they've been scrumming quite good the whole game. Mickey Williams will look to find touch, and UNI will look to launch another attack and build on their current lead. Again, another voer-voer-skop of Mickey Williams on that occasion, but the ball is at least out and they can build from this line out. Not finding his jumper on that occasion. And a bit of a soccer kick there by Tini Brunk.
I can leave it through,
finding the ref, and the ref gives the scrum in favour of DURBELL. DURBELL would want to look to capitalise on all their scrum pressure. They are behind currently by 7 points, and if they want to get themselves back into this game, they would need to score next. Here's another option here for another 8-9, 8-9-14 on the cards. Let's see what attack DURBELL will conjure up in this very important part of the game. And there they get the reward for their dominance in the scrumming area, and on that occasion keeping their back straight at 90-degree angle and getting good reward for their scrum pressure. Jonkers not finding touch on that occasion. He will be quite bitterly disappointed with that outcome after that scrum pressure that was done there by his back. UNI holding on that occasion, and the ref calling the respective captains, I mean rather the captain of Unimil, just to give them a bit of a final warning for the repeated infringement. And Unimil would not want to let their discipline guard down, where they will allow DURBELL to get back into this match. Their discipline have been quite good during the game. Just these small things that is allowing DURBELL to get back into this match, and it can cost them quite dearly. Quite interesting there, Tini Brun taking responsibility and finding touch. It's not every day that you see a prop taking kick for a touch, but he's doing what his coach is expecting from him, finding touch and inside the 22 of Unimil, and they would want to launch a good attack here. This very important part of play. Again finding a jumper, but getting the ball. Again that 50-50 pass, but they managed to gather the ball again. That's that. It's Josh taking the ball up with a very good pass. And what does the ref say? He says it's a try by Tristan Taylor. A well-deserved 5-pointer for this man. He has been industrious whole game, making some valuable meters for his team. Also doing well in terms of defense, and has just been an absolute warrior for his team, and a well-deserved reward for his hard work for today. Getting that all-important 5-pointer, bringing his team back into range with the scores now 17-19 with a kick to come. And this will be quite a crucial kick here for the fly of Johan Jonkers to get these 2 points and to level up the scores in this game. Unfortunately scuffed his kick and did not get that all-important 2 points, and Unimil still in the lead by 2-point scores now, 19-17 in the favor of Unimil. I'm sure they will want to gather their restart now, DURBELL, and get back into the 22 of Unimil to potentially win this game. All in all, it's been a really good game to watch for the third team. Really some good running rugby, some real skill showed on display today by especially Mickey Williams of Unimil, really finding good space with his foot. Got a really good left foot on him, finding good space. And the burly number 8 of DURBELL, Sean Truter, and the lock forward Tristan Taylor, that has been immense for his side today. Really dominating on those physical exchanges and really proving a real strength for their team. Mickey Williams with a restart quite deep into the 22 of DURBELL. Looks like DURBELL will try to launch an attack from their own 22. Under pressure. Unimil will want to keep a discipline. Good pick up and drives here by forwards of DURBELL. DURBELL would really want to get out of this 22. But the ref deemed the knock-on from Unimil, and there will be a scrum on the 5 for DURBELL. They would want to get a good exit here, get out of their own half. try to get that all-important score to get them back in front as this game draws to the conclusion. DURBELL again dominating the scrum. Will the ref give them the penalty? On occasion, using the width of the field. Some really good passing, especially with the inside backs. That's at Burley number 8, Sean Truter again. Getting some good meters. DURBELL trying to hold on to that ball, especially as the game is drawing to conclusion. They would want to hold on and get a hold of possession and making sure that they can make it count here, especially in the end. Good pass there by the number 22 of DURBELL. He would want that ball to go wide. Oh, and that's unfortunate there for Tristan Taylor. That has been immense today, and it's such a pity on this particular part of the game that he's made that mistake, because he's been an absolute hero for his side. And I'm sure you'll be quite disappointed with not holding on to that ball, where there was some real potential for a 5-pointer for them to get back into the lead. Unimo will count themselves really lucky on that occasion with a shortage of defenders on the flanks, on the outside. And I'm sure DURBELL would want to apply pressure to get that ball back. And Unimo would want to gather this ball and get some momentum back into their attacking play. And that scrum proving again to be the catalyst for DURBELL's play. They will want to make sure that they find touch on this occasion and launch that all-important attack, as they are still behind by 2 points. It's again at number 3, breaking all forms of stereotypes and finding touch on that occasion. It's not every day that you see a tight forward kicking for touch, but he's doing a fantastic job so far. Good throw in there. He can really do everything. He kicks for touch and he also finds his jumpers for the line out. Tini Brink. DURBELL here with the ball. Really gaining some good meters here. Unimo under pressure. Sean Truter rather opting to break away from the maul and taking the ball up. Attacking really from deep, but he's trying to get a gap. Can he make the last pass? He's opting for himself. Can he finish? Great defense shown there by Unimo, especially there on their try line. Must be very careful now that they don't go out. Ref deems that to be a knock-on just before the try line of Unimo. Unimo will count themselves really fortunate on that occasion. Great cover across the fence, nonetheless, there by the outside backs to stop and halt the momentum of Danver Jonathan. He looked for all money to score that try, but unfortunately just came short from that all-important try to take his side up into the lead. They would want to use their scrum pressure now more than ever. And I'm sure Unimo will want to get the ball out as quick as possible and get outside of the 22. They managed to get that ball out of the scrum. And there is a very good kick there from the 9 of DURBELL. From Unimo rather, they would want to get a good chase in, and a fantastic chase and a good tackle made there by Unimo, and they're flooding that ruck there, but DURBELL managing to secure that ball. DURBELL having another opportunity to launch an attack here inside the half of Milnerton, Unimol. Unimol coming in from the side and having his hands in the ruck there. He must be very careful. Here's that man, Tristan Taylor, again with a robust run. Taking the ball up here in the close exchanges. Dennis Collins. Penalty given to DURBELL. Unimol would want to keep the discipline, especially as the game is drawing to a close. DURBELL taking that quick tap and a bit of a long pass, and unfortunately, fortunately the ref sees the ball went backwards. Must be careful that it's not isolated on that occasion. Ref says that they need to release that ball. And he gives a penalty for not releasing. DURBELL opting to go out and really utilize their powerful forwards to get over that line. But first they will have to find that jumpers, but Tini Brunk has been brilliant in that area, finding his jumpers on a consistent basis, and I think this is the one that counts as this game is drawing to conclusion. Unimol still leading by 2 points, and this is DURBELL's chance if they would want to win this game. Unimol backing off with a very smart play. And the ref says that there was an obstruction. And Unimol rather being quite smart, knowing that they've been under pressure and under the pump by DURBELL's forwards. And they managed to secure the scrum as this game is drawing to conclusion. Good to see all the second team of the respective clubs getting ready for what promises to be also a great game of running rugby. Unimol would want to get out of the area. Looks like DURBELL is a bit overly keen on that occasion. This is actually now an opportunity for both teams to keep their discipline, as it's a very important part of play. Only 2 points in it. Let's see what will happen. Nice, good take there from the 8th man. Again a 50-50 pass. The ref says it's gone back, and the Unimol wins that all-important penalty. Let's see if there is still time left. Mickey Williams making sure on touch on that occasion. Ref says there's still time left. Let's see what DURBELL can do to get the all-important lead as this game is drawing to a conclusion. Unimol's line out just outside of their 22. DURBELL manages to secure that ball, especially knowing that the game is coming to a conclusion. That's that burly man, Sean Tutor, who's been a real Trojan for his team today. Making meters on every occasion he takes up the ball. Penalty for DURBELL. Ref says that he took the quick tap on the wrong spot. Looks like DURBELL will go for touch. Tini Brunk, that man again, making an accurate touch finder. He's been phenomenal for his team today, taking the touch, throwing the ball in. What can this man not do? That's the beauty of club rugby, where you see all shapes and sizes doing extraordinary things for their team, and that makes the game so special. But finding his touch on that occasion, ref says play can go on. Can DURBELL get this all-important 5-pointer to get themselves into this lead and win this game potentially? Going wide. Good defense shown there by UNI. It's that man Jonkers again trying to find some space. Oh, ref says there was hands in there, potentially. Big sanction. Quick take. There's that man Alessandro Dirk trying to get over the line. The ref giving a penalty. Hands in the ruck. UNI's discipline really letting themselves down. Quick tap there by DURBELL. And he knocks the ball in that occasion. And all that they want to do now is kick the ball out and conclude this game. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. What a close encounter between these two teams. The third teams of these respective clubs score, concluding 19-17 for UNIMIL. DURBELL will really feel aggrieved by all the opportunities they had to close down that game. But alas, they missed out. But fantastic rugby nonetheless, and good to see the boys shaking hands and concluding a beautiful, brilliant rugby game. Score 19-17 for the third team for UNIMIL.